Cool. So today video not about gaining weight. I'm sorry, but I am gonna show you guys that I did gain, and it's slow, but I am gaining, which I'm so excited because you know what the struggle is. I don't even have to go into detail. We know what the struggle is. So okay, so here we go. Say 150. Wait a minute. Let me make sure. Roll up. This thing does this to me every time. Okay, here we go. That says 150. I ain't ever weighed 150 in my entire life. I'm a mom of four. My oldest is 20. I ain't ever weighed 150 pounds. But what I stopped doing, because I was messing it up for myself. What I stopped doing was weighing myself every day. I think somewhere subconsciously I was like, oh, okay, you 145, 106. Oh, okay, let's do this to eat. Oh, okay, you 147. Oh, let's not do this. So I haven't weighed myself. This is my second time weighing myself. So I did it yesterday and I did it today. I was gonna do a video yesterday, but I'm glad I did because it was 149. So that means I have been eating really, really good, and that I've actually gained. I think it was 147 when you guys did the video, when I did the video last time. And again, the weight is slow, but I'm okay with that. So tomorrow I start working out at the gym. I'm not excited about that at all, but I gotta do it. I want my thighs to like fill out so that if I'm gonna get to this 160, that the weight goes where I want it to go, and then I focus on stomach as well. So I love what, I kind of like look like. I just need to get it toned up and make it where it looks amazing. So, all right, so let me put this up here so I can show you guys what we doing today. I forgot one thing. Let me go grab it real quick. All right, so today, guys, this video is about deodorant. I mentioned to you before that I was going to start going over some natural things for you, and I wanted to talk about something that's really important to me. Is because I've been a natural wellness advocate forever, where I've always been trying to make my own products and make my own hair stuff, make my own skin stuff, come up with remedies that work for me. And if you guys don't know, I'm going to just go ahead and say it this one time only. I know you don't know, but I am 40. Okay, about to be 41 in like a few months in January. And I want you guys to see my skin, okay? I am little. I do eat kind of what I want, but because I'm getting older, I'm now getting into habits of eating healthier and doing way more natural things. And I've told people before, like our grandmothers, our grandparents, our great grandparents. My great grandmother lived, I believe, until she was like 99. My grandmother is 84. She is kicking and moving and shaking like better than you and I. And it's because they're so used to growing their own food. They're so used to, not having the access to medicines that we now have today. And a lot of the stuff, rather food, the things we put into us, even like tampons, pads, the stresses, the environment, the smoke, the dank, like all of these things are causing us to die early. My godmom's godson died at 42 years old from a heart attack. No symptoms, no anything, like literally just passed inside of his closet, and his wife found him, and they have 2 little children. And it's us who's dying, but it's because we're not taking better care of our bodies, and we have to start getting into doing the hard stuff, because if we do the hard stuff now, it'll be easy for us, and we'll be able to see our great grandkids when we're getting older and we're in our 80s and 90 years old. Not that, our children, that we're passing and our children are stuck and they're only like in their 20s, some in their teens, some little bitty babies, because you're 30, 40-year-olds, and you're passing because we're not taking care of our bodies. There's some things that we can control. There's some things that we cannot. And today I wanted to talk about deodorant. And so the deodorants that I'm used to using growing up, you know, if you can see, I know it's pretty bright, or, you know, the degrees with the spray stuff. You know, now Dove has, you know, their own spray stuff. And this is, you know, not to talk about anybody's brand or anything like that. This is just what works for me and what's good for me and what I believe will be healthier to our bodies. You know, so now Dove have their own spray out. But my Forever that I grew up on, of course, is Secret. Like, this was my baby. This kept me where I wasn't musty and funky and stuff like that, you know. But these are not good for us. And so I wanted to read a couple things is because I didn't want to go over where, you know, I'm just ad-libbing and telling you what is not good and what's going on. I want you to actually see that there's actually facts, that things that you're able to look up. So here it says antiperspirants or deodorants can also contain parabens, which are a form of preservatives that can be shown to mimic the activity of estrogen of the body cells. For years, theories and studies have hypothesized that exposure to these parabens and aluminum chloride can lead to increased cancer risk. Okay, so we're looking at that, you know, these ingredients that we can't even explain. Aluminum chlorohydrate, which is the main one in here, butane, cyclopentolexane, hydrofluorocarbon 15A, isobutane, butyl ether fragrance, distodianomium hectorite. Like, literally go look at the ingredients that are on your stuff and you can't even pronounce what they are, let alone what they do or what they are. Let me see, silica, gelatin, hydrolyzed corn. So go and look at the ingredients, and it's telling you right here of like the things that's in here that are causing cancer, or you are putting yourself at risk for cancer. Let me see. It says, did you know that every day you're exposed to thousands of toxins and chemicals, which I was just talking about with, you know, why we are infested with cancerous cells. And that over 10,000 chemicals and ingredients from are carcinogens, are in soaps, shampoos, lotions, makeup, beauty products, and personal care items. And one of the most harmful chemicals that both men and women put in their bodies is deodorant. When you think about it, it makes sense. Deodorant is a product that inhibits your body's natural secretions of toxins. And antiperspirant and deodorant will clog your skin follicles so that you're not able to sweat as much as your body requires. On top of inhibiting your body's natural cleansing and detoxifying process, deodorants, antiperspirants also release tons of harmful chemicals into your body. Include, again, aluminum, parabens, steroids, triclosan. It says the FDA has classified triclosan as a pesticide, yet it is in the majority of brand name deodorants. It's used to kill bacteria in the manufacturing process as well as when it comes in contact with your skin. So when triclosan is combined with water, it can also create a carcinogenic gas called chloroform. Okay. Propylene glycol. It's used every day. This chemical can cause damage to your central nervous system, heart, and liver. It is also shown to irritate skin, especially if you have sensitive skin. Propylene glycol can be harmful at a small percentage, at only 2%. Yet deodorants generally have a dose of 50% propylene glycol. TEA and DEA. Triethylenoline and diethylmoline, I'm sure I'm like badgering these names, are chemicals that can seep into your skin and affect your liver and kidneys. In fact, they're so harmful that these chemicals have already been banned from products in Europe because they're known as carcinogens. Now, Europe is one of the first countries that bans a lot of products when they know that it's going to be harmful for their citizens, okay, for the people that live there. And they're one of the first ones who always making sure that they're looking into it. And if you literally pull up Europe and see the things that they're talking about the things that are not allowed within their country and how much healthier based off foods and chemicals that are not allowed, that they're healthier than the United States, way healthier. But they're saying that the United States is one of the worst when it comes to health, including healthcare. And then let me see, artificial colors. Some artificial colors and bleaches and deodorants can cause serious allergic reactions and also known as carcinogens. And then what was the one? The Steris. These additives are the product of extolation, which are weakening of harsh chemicals in a manufacturing process, which simultaneously produces carcinogens and dioxins. Yeah. So, okay. So that's just me giving you information, and that actually gave me a little bit more information too that I wasn't even aware of. But that is I love Google. It gives us everything it is that we need. So anyway, I didn't want to make this video like extra long. So we talked about the deodorants that we don't want to use. I want to talk about the things that you want to use in the tub, okay? And so I have been using natural soaps. Let me get one. So I've been using natural soaps. If you can see this here. I've been using natural soaps. So I'm no longer using I still use Dove every now and then, probably like once a week, but I use more of the natural soaps. These just happen to dry out your skin because they're natural and they do rip your skin of your oils, but they're really healthier for your body. And so what I do for that, all I do is I hydrate in the shower with coconut oil, which gives me like really soft skin. I'm gonna do a whole coconut video though, because I got a trick for you guys about your love spot that coconut is gonna help you with. But anyway, so I use my natural soaps, okay? And then when I'm in the shower, I'm using my natural soap and I exfoliate under my arms every day, okay? So I'm a little sweaty, just a little bit, but I get lasered. I don't wax, I don't shave, I don't do any of that. So like I barely have hair up under my arms. And when I had hair under my arms, it would make me smell. Like it didn't matter if I used Degree or whatever it is that I was using. By the end of the day, I had like a little stench. So my hair was never clean enough, I guess, where it was making me where I was sweating. And so now I do not have any hair under my arms at all. And so I may grow like 1 or 2, no more than 5 strands, and I go and get laser like every 3 to 4 months, specifically up under my arms. So when I'm in the shower, I use my soap and I exfoliate really good, okay? And then you also use my Aveeno. So this has like little scrubbing bubbles in it, so it's gonna help me exfoliate. And so I'm gonna use my soap, I'm gonna rinse, and then I'm going to use my Aveeno exfoliator, and I'm gonna do another scrub. So this helps me where if I don't go with deodorant for like 1 day, I'm okay. I can't go without deodorant for 2 days, but for 1 day I will. And so this is going to be good of helping you where you're making sure you're exfoliating your skin. You're really getting a deep cleanse in your skin. If you don't have some type of really good scrubbing pad, you can buy these for like $1 at the dollar store, or even at Walgreens. But the worst case scenario, which I've taught my 4 boys how to wash under your arms. If you have a towel under your arm and you're washing your body, what you're going to do is you're going to put that towel up under your arm, and you're going to do this, and you're going to scrub under your arms with the towel if you don't have an actual scrub. This is another form of exfoliating this, because now you're going to allow this tightness in order to kind of get in and be very tight on your skin, where you're allowed to get that soap in to like clean and basically kind of like scrubbing your skin. So when I finish doing that, and these are just some things that I may do together or I may do separate or something like that. I do the exfoliating every day because I can't be stinky. She too cute to be stinking. Another go-to, apple cider vinegar. If you have hair up under your arms, this is going to be really good for killing bacteria up under your arms and helping you kind of detox that area up under your arms. And so all you would do a cotton pad, and you did something you can do at nighttime. It's something you can do in the morning. You just have to be careful that if you're exfoliating too hard and you break any of your skin, it is going to sting and burn, okay? And so here's a little bit of the apple cider vinegar. And so what I will do is, if I didn't put on deodorant for the day and it's like late in the evening time, instead of me going to put on deodorant, I'm going to go and clean with apple cider vinegar. This is really good. You know, apple cider vinegar is antibacterial, antiviral. It has a lot of good properties in it, and it also helps with exfoliating because of the acidity in it. So that's what I do of cleaning that. Now, another thing that you can do when you're getting out of the shower, witch hazel is amazing at healing and all other kind of stuff, but it's also a wonderful astringent as well. So this is going to help you too. So you can either use the apple cider vinegar, you can do both, or you can just do one. And so this is going to be a little bit easier for you, that if you're getting out of the shower and you just finished exfoliating, the witch hazel is going to be good of cleaning that area really good for you as well. Okay, so, and that's literally, you can do it with a towel, or, you know, and it's simple as that. That's done. Okay, so those are some natural things. And a lime. Okay, and lime is just like lemon, where it is antibacterial, and literally one lime can last you like literally 8 times. So this is another form of antibacterial that you're able to do, and this is going to help you, where with the other ones, you know, after a while throughout the day, you're going to, like, you know, probably notice like, okay, I'm starting to sweat a little bit more, and I kind of like have a stench. Or even if you start sweating, you don't smell the odor. You don't get an odor down in there. And so lime, a natural deodorant. Okay, and again, antibacterial properties in it. And this one here is going to be better than lemon because it doesn't have the sting like a lemon does. But again, this is going to be something that you'll do in the morning. You don't need to do it at night, just for the simple fact that, you know, if you're doing exfoliating, you don't want to feel like you have like a little burn from the lime. Okay, so we have that. Now, these are things that right now that I'm showing you of how to cleanse your skin so that you don't smell, so that you're not feeling like, you know, you have to wear all of the bad deodorants or whatever. And we're doing some things so that we can prevent getting that odor, so we can prevent getting that smell up under there. And then and so one of the soaps that I just showed you was this one, and then this is another one that I use by Schmidt, that I haven't opened yet. And like, I literally buy like 5-10 of these at one time so that I have more than enough soap to use. And I'm trying to get my boys to be able to start using the soap, the natural soaps as well, like getting everybody to where we're just in nature. But they're boys, they're like, I don't care what I use, I just use water if I can, because boys are nasty. But anyway, so here's another good soap that I use. So now, speaking as far as deodorants, so this is by Schmidt. And it says this natural formula helps neutralize odor, absorbs wetness, free of aluminum, propylene glycol, parabens, and phthalates. I need to know I need to know how to pronounce that word. So this is going to be a good one. That does not have all of the cancerous stuff for you. Now, one of the things that I want to say, when one of the things that I read that talked about cancer. Here's another one. This is Purifying Tea Tree by Jason. No aluminum, no parabens, no propylene glycol, no phthalates. I need to find out what that is. Enjoy the carefree feeling of all-day odor protection. Our clinically tested formula of zinc, cornstarch, and baking soda neutralizes odor, while tea tree oil and grapefruit seed extract, known for their antimicrobial properties, help fight odor-causing bacteria. So I've used this one here, and I do feel like by the end of the day, I don't have a full protection of like no odor when I've used this one. And so I've only used this one like 2 times. The one that I always used to use was Tums, but I'm going to start using more of this one, because this one is the Schmidt, because I had way more protection. If you guys can see, I had way more protection with this one than I did with the Jason one. So I'm trying them out, and like I said, and I still use Tums because it's good. But Tums, and it says no testing on animals, no artificial fragrances, but this one has sunflower seed oil in it, vegetable oil, and hops oil, and leaf juice. So this one is a good one as well. So this is the one that I've been using for maybe the past like 3-4 months when I changed over to the natural deodorants, and I do like it, but I wanted to try something else different, and so far I really do like this one here. And it looks like, you can kind of see it a little bit, see, it kind of looks like the color of wood, a little bit like wood. This one here, just a little white, and this one here, just white as well. Okay, so these are the ones it is that I'm using. But anyway, as I was saying, so if you guys know, like right here, so you know you have lymph nodes up here, right? You have them here. So one of the things that they're saying for women to stop doing is, again, these types of deodorants. to stop using due to the harsh chemicals that I read to you is because they're linking them to breast cancer. If you look at that deodorant, where's your breast? Right here. So now that you have these lymph nodes that's now sucking in from all of the deodorants, it's going into your pores, it's going into your lymph nodes. It's coming to what other lymph nodes? Right here. Which again, thank God no one in my family has been diagnosed with cancer. And even though all of us have grown up on these things, I think it kind of started from my grandmother, with her just being healthy and us trying to learn as much as we possibly can from her, and her incorporating that into our daily lives. And now I've just went to another level with it. That we got to start taking care of our bodies. We got to start paying attention. And I know this is like $4. This was like $8. This is like $10. It's so easy to buy the $2, $3 Secret, $4 Degree, $3 Dove spray. If we don't pay now, we're going to pay later. And we have to make sure that we start being cognizant of the things that we're putting in and on our bodies in baby steps. It ain't gonna be, because I'm not there where I'm doing everything. It is expensive to go to the grocery store and buy nothing but healthy food when you can go buy some spaghetti for less than $15, $10 and can feed 6 people in the house. I understand that. If you got nothing but you and 4 or 5 of y'all in the house, that means you're gonna be spending $50 on just deodorant. We have to start incorporating some small things and make small changes in order to get us to where it is that we need to be health-wise. Because we want to be here a really, really long time. I got stuff all over me. We want to be here a really, really long time. And we just shortening our lives, not through stresses, just with something as small as what we're putting on our bodies. So if you're able to do natural deodorant, one step at a time, one change at a time, to make sure that you and your family is going to be healthy and happy for a very, very long time, incorporate small changes, love. It's going to make a big difference in your life. Now, while I have you guys here real quick, I'm going to I got so many videos to do. I want to show you guys something because it's irritating the crap out of me right now. Okay, you see this bump right here? I think I don't know if it was a pimple or if it was a spider bite. If it was a spider bite, I think it'd probably been worse, but I feel like I see a black mark on it. So all I did was take apple cider vinegar, and what I'm gonna do, I would make the towel really, really, really hot, really, really hot. I will put it on there so I can open up the pores to where that bump is, and then I will come back with that same towel and put apple cider vinegar on it and leave it on there for like 10 seconds. Remember, this has antibacterial properties so that it kills bacteria, which is inside of the bumps that's on our skin. And when you open it up with the hot water and you put that on there, bam, within 2 days, if you do this like 2 times a day, the bump is going to be gone. I had one of them big ones like right here. I had a humongous one right there just yesterday. And I did the same thing. Hot water, put this on there, and then put a little coconut oil on there. Oh my God, and then it went down to this. I don't know why my chin coming out like that. So yeah, so that's my quick video for you guys real quick about getting us healthier. Start incorporating some type of natural remedies into your life so that we're able to be here for a very, very, very long time. Because I wish us nothing but greatness, happiness, and health for ourselves and for our children. So I will see you guys next time, and I'm gonna make sure I give you another update on my weight and see if I can get up to this 152, 153 by the next time I do this video. So I see y'all on the next video.